grade. It's Miss Barnett. Today we are going to learn how to create our account and log in on Front Row. So Front Row is a great tool that we're going to be using a lot in class to study and practice our skills that we'll be learning about in class. And then this is going to be things that you can do in your free time, either in class on our Chromebooks or at home on your own. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our browser. So I'm right here at Google. We're going to put right in here, Front Row ED. Okay. And then we're going to search that, and it's going to be first thing up, www.frontrowed.com. So we're going to click on that. Okay, so now we are not going to click on sign up free. I know everybody likes to look at free, but that's not what we're looking at today. Today we are looking at student sign in. So we're going to click on that. And then this is our login page. So I'm going to be handing out in class QR codes, and you can use that to log in on your webcam. You can hold it up, but today we're going to do it this way. So I'm going to put in a name, John Smith. And you're going to put in your name, of course. And here we're going to put in our class code so that way you can be all matched up under the same class. And that's something that is on our class page. And under login code, here it's CBZD, just kidding, CBZ4DT. There we go. And we're going to put it on in here. And this is not case sensitive. If you guys remember what that means that it doesn't matter if you're using uppercase letters or lowercase letters. It'll take it either way. So that is super helpful. We're going to click continue. Okay, here we are. This is our homepage. So here you can do practicing. This is getting coins for doing well, of course. Here's your name. Here's your login or log out, excuse me. Okay, and then down here you can see your progress report in terms of how well you're doing in math and what you need to work on and where your levels are and how much of it you've actually done. So here we're going to look at math real quick, just as a little FYI here so you can really see what all these are. So expressions and equations, number system, ratios, proportions, awesome stuff here. And then afterwards, once you get to the end of this entire lesson, this is our practice. Okay, and then ELA, we also have word study, article library, so you can do some reading in your free time. And this is extra vocab practice. And then here we're going to click on assignments. And under all of these little boxes are going to be things that I've assigned you to do for homework. So when you go home and do this for homework, the first place you're going to look at is assignments. And in class, if you are feeling good about your studying and such like that, you can certainly check out assignments and see if there's anything you haven't completed yet. So today we are going to do a quick pre-test, or just start the pre-test so that way you can understand how it all functions. So we're going to click on base 10 under math practice. Yes, I want to start the pre-test. Okay, so this is what the page is going to look like. It kind of looks like a book. You still have your coins, your name, and your log out. If you log out, you're going to lose all of your progress. So just so you know, you can't log out and come back to it. So here's the question here, and here's an auditory component.
When rounding to the nearest 100, which of the numbers below will round to 400? Select all that apply. A. When rounding to the nearest 100, which of the numbers below will round to 400? Select all that apply. A. 338. B. 375. C. 425. D. 450.
I'm so sorry, I meant to press stop, but it just kept going again. So that is what it sounds like when it reads to you what's on the screen. I think that's very helpful. And then up here, you have lots of little icons. So here you have a a pencil and you can draw with it, which is nice, and you can change its color. So depending on what you think the answer might be, you could work on it over here. If you're on an iPad or something like that at home that has a stylus or like a little pen, that could be very helpful for you. And then we can erase right here. Click, click. Okay. And then this is if you want extra components to help you out. So remember when we were talking about our 100, 10s, and 1 discs and other things like that, you can just click on a box because if you're using that to think, and then you can say, all right, I'm done with that, and then you're good. Okay, so here we are rounding to the nearest 100, and we're asking which of the numbers below will round to 400. So we all know how to round, and if you don't, then this is going to be really good practice for you. So we're going to be looking at letter B, because that one is under 400. And well, that's the first we're going to look at. We're looking at B because it's under 400 but over 350. So that's one. And it says select all that apply. So we're also going to look at C because it's over 400 but under 450. And then I'm going to say that feels good. So I'm going to submit it. And here we go. Now we're at our next question. Now, if you get one wrong, then let's see here. If this is too hard, that's okay. This isn't necessarily to be for a grade rather than for this pretest for front row to understand where all of us fall in our strengths and weaknesses. So, okay. So this is all I'm going to do today for demonstration. When you log out, we're just going to come up here and click log out. And it's reminding us that leaving the session will not save what we've done. And I'm going to exit. Okay, so make sure that you keep your eye on all of this when you go home. Be sure to log in, check the class page for our login code. Remember, it's called login code. And we will get started on this more tomorrow. All right. See you later, guys.